Hey, welcome back to Perfect Love. I just got my first ending, and now I'm back for more because I'm crazy, apparently. Whew! Let me just say, if you didn't watch the first one, you're gonna be confused because I'm skipping anything I read. Sorry, not sorry. Let's just go batting. I'm in the mood to swing a bat. I'm not really the aggressive or athletic type. That's no problem. You have some anger to release, don't you? We'll have some fun. Then, shall we? Oh, poor Milo. Before I destroyed him. Oh. Holding out your hand, Milo takes it, and we walk together towards the batting ring. My personal room, please. Of course you have a personal room. Because of course you do. Pulling Milo, we head to an empty room filled with bats and a dummy. I thought we were going to swing a bat. Oh, we are. Just perhaps not in the way you were thinking. Or how I was thinking. Okay. We're gonna beat up this dummy. Just like Undertale. When we beat up a dummy. You pick up the bat and it cracks as the dummy flies backwards and bounces back. Milo flinches at the sound. Here you go. Your turn. He seems reluctant to take it, because this is weird. This is real weird. I don't think I can. I'm against violence. My Santa baby. I stopped laughing for a long time. I forgot that I walked away and I forgot that I named him that. My Santa baby, it's not against a real person. This time, only a dummy. You place the bat into his hand. There's nothing wrong with letting out your anger like this. You lean in closer to him. I feel like there's more pictures than last time. Aren't you angry at those bullies? How they always use you. How they laugh behind your back even though you've done nothing wrong. You didn't deserve it. You never did. All you wanted was a peaceful life. That's how I felt. Is it not the same for you? Just let out your rage. He clenches his fist around the bat. You grin as he steps towards the dummy. Taking a step back, he clubs the dummy hard. And then again. And again. That's oh. Why do you always kick me? What have I done wrong? You think you know everything. Just die already. Oh boy. Almost in tears, Milo strikes the dummy over and over again. The rage in his eyes is so tantalizing. Ooh. You're thrilled beyond belief. Finally, after bludgeoning the dummy, he steps back, heaving to catch his breath. And one more strike. The bat chatters. Oh, it was a metal bat, wasn't it? He screams out, dropping the remains of the bat and clutching his hand. Wasn't that a metal bat? Milo, are you alright? Sorry, I went overboard. What are you sorry about? It's the most alive that I've seen you. From your bag, you pull out some bandages. Give me your hand. He holds out his hand, bloodstained, as you tend to the wound. I didn't think I had so much rage inside of me. It was scary, but it felt good. He looks up at me, grinning shyly. Yeah, it felt really good. He looks down as if scared. I didn't scare you, did I? If I did, I promise I won't. My Santa baby, there's no way I could be scared of you that easily. You should really be scared of me, though. If anything, it made me happy you were finally letting your anger out. This world can be cruel. And I'm the cruelest one in it. You wrap his hands round and round. I wonder if there will come a day where you or I would get attacked. What? Why would you think that? It's only natural. This world is filled with violence. One day, you might have to strike back. But it's solving violence with violence. It's wrong, right? Not always. Don't think of it as violence. Think of it as self-defense. Protection against others, protecting the people you love. You trust me, right? Yeah. Then, please protect me if the situation arises. I will, I promise. And so the bats continued swinging. From then on, the batting arena became our place to go. For dates, to let off steam, all sorts of things. And slowly, you taught him. Step back a bit when you hit. It's not good to be so close. It's not fair for someone else kind and as strong as you to be hurt like this. Striking someone in the knees is a good way to disable someone. My Santa baby, you deserve the world, but they don't deserve you. Your chin and nose as well. Everyone feels like they are against us. I can only trust you. And I'm the only one you can trust. The ways to hit, the ways to act. It was fun at first, but it's important to keep each day entertaining. Destroying cars in an abandoned lot. Breaking glass jars, plates, and other pieces in a ramshackled house. Self-defense classes to fight, protect, hurt. Whatever it would take to train him. Whatever it would take to watch him grow stronger. Ensnaring him to only cling on to you. To save only you. Nobody else in this world. Just as it should be. For a while it seemed that days were peaceful. Milo grew more confident as a person, more brash in some senses. His attire changed as well, more rough and ruthless. Yet despite this, his personality was still meek, timid. It seemed more work still needed to be done. The bullies slowly strayed away from him, not sure how to make of this development. And as they did, he stayed close to you, cleaning. No one ever came near him, as it was meant to be. Because to him, you were his savior. And yet, it wasn't enough. You've gotten stronger, my Santa baby. Those bullies have to think twice before coming near you. You've really changed, haven't you, Milo? Is that bad? I mean, I like it a lot better now. I think it's an improvement. Are you happy that you've been remade this way? I feel like I'm a new person since I met you. It's a good feeling. I even got this new baseball bat to celebrate. What? Wait, what? That's great. You briefly hear something being thrown before the wind is knocked out of you. You can barely push yourself up as you sputter blood and saliva onto the ground. You feel yourself being pulled out by the hair as you see Milo frozen in fear. Surrounding him are a bunch of gang members. Were we messing with gangs? Don't mess with gangs. Are we idiots? Well, surrounding him are a bunch of gang members holding pipes, bats, and other weapons. Hello, ma'am. Well, looks like Ryan was right this time. What is going on? Scars twist her face and she looks you in the eyes. That Brad really paid us big money to smack you around, huh? Ryan, the one who's been bullying me all this time? Oh, is that what this is about? He must have been butthurt that you're no longer a punching bag for him, huh? I guess that's why we gotta take it out on this girl, huh? What? He's trembling a bit, and his eyes are darting around anxiously. Don't hurt her. It's me you want, right? My Santa baby. Don't hurt my Santa baby. Your vision is blurred and his voice is echoing in your ears. And yet, you smile. Remember what I said. This world is filled with violence. You promised to protect me, right? Are you really going to back out on that? Oh, looks like your Santa baby has some spunk. The next sound was a broken scream as a bat cracked into her ribcage. From then there was nothing but a massacre. The cracks of bones as the bat shattered them. The screams of begging as he took another victim. The sounds spluttered blood on the pavement. Milo kept on bashing them over and over. Okay, that's enough of that noise. They tried to restrain him, keep him down, hit him, but he never flinched. The only thing he could think of was how to protect you. And soon, the gang member grabbing you was the last one standing. The scarred gang member flinched slightly, not expecting this meek man would put up such a fight. Like I trained him. Oh boy. You smiled as you watched her quiver a bit. As Milo walked closer to her, hopping a bit from side to side, dragging his now red bat across the floor. Oh, I don't like that noise. His eyes focused only on her. She dropped you and ran, and he looked up at Milo, covered in red. Oh. His eyes weren't one of a human anymore. You can say that again. Milo, my Santa baby. Come on, let's go. You dragged him away from the scene as best you could. You could feel him shaking a bit. Finally he spoke. Sorry, I'm sorry. You protected me, my Santa baby. Why are you apologizing? It's Ryan's fault anyways. Didn't you hear what she said? That Ryan was the one who tried to attack me. All because I tried to help you. Ryan. You're right. It's his fault. Ah. So now this one feels more intense than the last one. From then on, the attacks became more frequent. Whenever you were outside, they would jump you from behind. This is intense. Milo would always protect you as best he could. You became paranoid, clinging onto you more desperately to protect you. Unsurprisingly, it seemed that Ryan had disappeared at the moment, as if he knew that Milo would come after him. What a coward. You smirked. It was fitting of him. It seems that there's no one we can trust. The fact that anyone can attack me at any moment. We can only trust each other. Of course, I won't let them hurt you. I won't let anyone hurt you. Once again, you are surrounded by the bodies of gang members sent to harass you. Though you would never let him kill them, you could always tell that Milo could just barely hold back. It's unfortunate that the police couldn't help us. In the end, the only one I can trust is you. I will protect you till the end. I know you will, my Santa baby. He smiles, as if he were looking at the only thing that mattered. The barrage of attackers seemed to have lessened. I think Ryan is starting to realize that brute force isn't going to cut it. But he'll have to come out eventually. In our class, he and I are assigned a project together. I'm gonna kill him after what he's done to you. You walked to him, stroking his cheek and calming him down. There, my Santa baby. In due time. You're my everything? Yeah, you're my everything, so I can't lose you. You smile silently as you feel his eyes gaze upon you. It's working. You pat around your pocket suddenly. Oh, it seems you've dropped it. Crouching down, you start to rummage under the bodies of the fallen. What are you doing? What if they wake up and grab you? Then you'll be there to beat them down again, right? There it is. You pull out a bundle of bandages from under the bodies. They'd be so soaked in blood. looks like you're injured, so I'll have to patch you up again. You could have just bought them from the store. You could say them a bit sentimental. These ones are special. It's the same roll that I first patched you up with. What? You kept that? He seems flustered as he bandaged his arms once again. Of course. It was the first date we had. After finishing, you pulled out his arm. Walk me home, all right? And so he walked you back to your dorm, safe and sound. So safe. Gosh, that kid was rough. I thought we were going against a college student. Is everyone all right? Did you get the cash? Yeah, that girl slipped it under when she picked up the bandages. The girl is a real freak who hires people to attack them. Must have something to do with that Ryan kid. Do you think it's some sort of revenge scheme? I don't know. It's seen more than that. That girl... I feel bad for that Milo kid. He has no idea what's in store for him. For a while, it seemed as if everything had died down. The attacks basically became non-existent, though we couldn't let our guard down. Milo was especially restless, glaring at anyone who even so happened to glance at you. He watched over you like a guard dog, stayed by you as much as he could. No one would come near us like that. It was comforting in a way. And so days went on as normal. Schoolwork, fun activities, some dates. Well, at least until one of the big projects for your class. It seems Ryan has appeared again, and he's my partner for the big project. Milo slams his fist into the wall next to him, dancing it. Dude, you're gonna have to pay for that. The people around snap quietly in fear before slowly resuming their talk. Don't get too excited, my Santa baby. I should find a way to rip his tongue out of his mouth. I'm sure I could find a way to bash his head in without anyone noticing. That would be quite the treat to watch. If he cries out, it's even more fun. He smiles widely, cracking his knuckles. But not yet. As much as I'd love to destroy him in that way, my Santa baby, I would like to actually pass this class, and this project is a huge part of my grade. So let's hold off on it for now, alright? Milo growls a bit, but remains silent afterwards. What was that? Fine, but the second you guys are done. He tightens his bandages. So as long as you don't draw any attention, you can do as you please. We're supposed to meet up in Cafe 15 to talk about what we're going to do. I'd like you to come with, just in case. Well, who knows if he'll pull something. Milo scowls a bit, clearly wanting to punch a hole in his face. As if I would let you go alone. You're mine, and I won't let anyone touch you. The response sends a shiver down your spine. You trained him a little too well. As we walked in, we see Ryan sitting at one of the booths. His face twists from contempt to annoyance when he sees that Milo has entered with you. Strange, he's not in our group, is he? Milo and I are a package deal. Or are you jealous that you suddenly became the third wheel? Ryan looks as if he wants to lunge at you, but Milo leans forward. He wraps his arms around you as if to warn her. Touch a single hair on her head and I'll snap your neck. Ryan hesitates and leans back. Whatever, let's just hurry and get this project finished. For the next couple of hours, you and Ryan planned out your project. The two of you ordered some food and drinks, seemingly chatting nonchalantly about what to do. But underneath it all, it felt like you were pointing knives at each other's throats. Well, living under threat of violence was something to be angry about. Milo would watch silently as we talked with each other, his arms crossed, leaning back, glaring at Ryan. Like he wanted to slam his head into the table at any moment. Scribbling down Ryan's ramblings, your spoon slipped and fell onto the ground. I got it. Milo leans down under the table to grab it, but not before bumping his head against it a bit. He gently places the spoon into your hand before glaring at Ryan. What are you looking at? Ugh, this lovey-dovey crap makes me want to barf. His hand taps on the table a bit before looking at his phone. His eyes dart around for a second before standing. Well, I got a jet. See you losers later. Grabbing his backpack, he leaves the two of us alone. Finally! You chug down the glass of water after he leaves and slam it on the table. Finally, he drugged me. Oh, I was waiting for this. Somehow it tastes bitter, like your disgust for him. He didn't even pay for his portion of the bill, that lowlife. Don't worry, I'll make him pay. Though I might break some bones along the way. Forget it then. I need him alive so he doesn't make me do all the work. That's disappointing. Sign, you fork over the money and you and Milo head back. How can I afford all of this? I paid those people who beat me up and I'm paying for Ryan's food. Where am I getting all this money? What do I do? Let's walk back to the dorms. I have to get some stuff before the next class. Milo nods and holds you as you walk. But as you walk, something doesn't feel right. You start to falter, your legs feeling weak and... My Santa baby. Everything goes dark. You wake up staring at the ceiling of your dorm, laying on the bed. Milo seems to have been by your side, holding and stroking your hand gently. But please, my Santa baby. You can feel his warm hand shaking as you place your other hand on him. His eyes snapped open, and he happily holds your hand to his face. Thank goodness. Thank goodness. Despite how gruff he acts normally, he is always soft for you. Ah, my Santa baby, what happened? You passed out suddenly after we left the cafe. I did now. You recall Ryan tapping his fingers against the table. His eyes were darting at the glass. Oh, I see what happened. That snake really has it out for me, huh? What did he do? He clutches onto your hand tighter, almost crushing it before loosening. Sorry, Don't worry. You'll be able to use that anger soon. It seems that Ryan must have drugged me. Must have been the water. Dropping my spoon was the perfect opportunity for him to do so. How oddly clever for him. First he sends gang members after us. Now he drugs you. He punches the bed and you can feel it creak in agony. Disgusting. He really doesn't know how to leave it alone, huh? Well, he should be given a taste of his own medicine. You tap your forehead as you think, what would make Ryan suffer more? Dragging him back would be ample payback. You do have access to the chemistry lab. Watching Ryan shudder as his body collapses on himself as he did to you would be entertaining. Or maybe he might have other secrets he's hiding. You might see it coming if we attempt to drug him back. Stalking him would be less obvious, and it would send him a proper warning as to not mess with you. Choices, choices. Milo looks at you eagerly as you make your decision. The best way to get payback. Let's stalk him. You'd catch us too easily. Stalking is the way to go. Stalking him? I understand. Like finding the best time to ambush. That's right, my Santa baby. Stalking has so many different applications. How useful. Wouldn't it be fun to have a stakeout together? Together. He fidgets with his hands in nervous happiness. How cute. Even with his more violent nature, he still maintained his romantic side. You walk around your dorm trying to look for whatever you need for this endeavor. You think carefully about what you need. You think carefully about what you need to stalk Ryan. Cameras, dark clothing. Well, we used to date, so I know his schedules. It should be easy. I see him tense up at this new information. What? It makes a fear and jealousy cloud his eyes. What a cute reaction. My Santa baby, are you jealous? Afraid he might take me away from you. I would never let you escape me. You're mine, you know. It's just a jest, my Santa baby. As if I would ever go back to him. We were just toying with each other anyways. Him more than me. It was all lies anyway. Just something to kill time. But it was obvious that Milo wouldn't let this go so easily. Why don't we focus on watching over Ryan first? Or would you rather stalk me instead? We said it as if it were a joke, but you watched as Milo's eyes widened. Cute. But we'd have to be a bit more hidden, so I got these. You bought some matching hats that you had gotten. I think you'd look good in them. This is... Do you not like my gift, Milo? He hugged it close to his chest, almost in a childish manner. No, this is mine now. Aw, how cute. He fidgets awkwardly, seeming a bit flustered that he had been complimented. From wolf to puppy. It was very like him. He put it on afterwards. Oh, it's got an eye. How does it look? How handsome. He's looking away, not sure what to say. Well then, let's get to work. It's the least he deserves for what he's pulled. For a while we followed Ryan around, secretly and with gentle steps. Enough that he would never know it was us. Jeez. But obvious enough to know that someone was watching it. At first it wasn't anything. Harmless, in fact. I don't think that stalking is harmless. But whatever. We watched him, but never did anything to him. But Milo got impatient. Oh boy. At first it was just acts of violence. Breaking his windows, trashing his dorm, you know, little silly stuff that doesn't, just a little, you know, ooh, a little bit out of control, you thought. Next was the letters, sending him threat after threat. Cutting out words and letters promising to tear off his head and his legs. Jeez. Pictures of his friends promising to cut them with cheese, to gut them alive. You would almost feel bad for him, the way Milo tore into him. At some point he couldn't leave his dorm for a bit, afraid that someone out there would kill him if he stepped out. He's gotta know it's us. There's no way Ryan doesn't know it's us. You could tell Milo was amused at this. Whatever sense of guilt he had was gone. After all, to him, Ryan deserved this more than anything. He had tried to hurt you, and it was a threat to his everything. It was enough to almost make you laugh. It became harder to meet Ryan in person to work on your project. Oopsies. Is something wrong, Ryan? I haven't seen you in class. At least it doesn't seem like you've been slacking on our project. This is too much. It's Milo, isn't it? Please tell him to stop. I know what I did was wrong, but I don't want to live like this anymore. All these threats. He's breaking into my dorm. I'm not sure he would even listen to me anymore. He seems set on getting revenge. But this is what you wanted, right? Please just make it stop. You ponder a bit, contemplating on shortening Ryan's suffering. Milo's been too rough lately. As much as I'd hate to admit it, I do need you to finish this project with me. So I'll convince him. You have my word. You can see his shaking stop, the relief in his eyes bringing back life. Really? Of course. Let's do well in this project together. Jeez. It wasn't just Ryan that Milo watched. You would notice that he could never tear his eyes off you either. It had almost scared you the first time you saw him standing outside your dorm in the middle of the night. His eyes never wavering, watching, observing. At some point he had disappeared and had started to come inside of your dorm at night. It was almost clumsy the way he tried to get into your dorm. You could hear him walk into your house, the footsteps soft but noticeable. He had even knocked over something like an awkward puppy. Every night he came in and watched you sleep. He held your hand sometimes, even climbed in bed to sleep next to you. Sometimes he would chant your name like a mantra. Oh, yep, that's my name. Don't wear it out. Oh, hello. An obsessive dog worshipping his master as he slept. Some nights he would simply sit there watching you, his eyes hungry, as if he wanted to eat you alive. Soon after, you noticed that some of your clothes would go missing for days on end, only for them to be returned to you a couple days later. But there were some that you would never get back. How strange, I can't seem to find one of my sweaters. It's too bad, I had that one for a long time. Milo would tense up a bit every time you would mention something missing. It might just be lost forever. Sometimes it gets eaten by the laundry machine or something, right? A sweater eaten by the laundry machine. How silly. But it made you happy that his mind was so enraptured by you. You were certain he was about to become your perfect love. I don't know if this is my perfect love, to be honest, but okay. Yeah, this is exactly what I wanted. This is what I came back for. Whew. It took a while to convince Milo to cease his actions. Even when he promised to do so, you would see him go behind your back to continue. Hey, my perfect love listens to some of the things I say. I see, Milo. You do want me to fail then. You want me to move schools so that we're forced to separate. Is that what you're telling me? Do you think you could leave so easily? I'd simply break your legs and keep you somewhere where no one could find you. How romantic. Couldn't you just hold on a bit longer, my Santa baby? Then after, you leaned towards his ear. You can cut my Achilles tendon and take me as you want. The idea left him breathless. He was smiling. I'm not smiling. Body horror, not my thing. As you saw before, I don't like this at all. Just keep him alive for me, alright? Just enough to finish this project. Alright, I'll do it. I can't wait until you're completely mine. There's no going back now. That's for sure. And with that, Ryan was safe. For now. And you were his well-guarded treasure. Milo stopped his threats for now, but his frequency of breaking in would increase. Always contemplating if he should take you right now. As you slept peacefully, you always held your hand near his face. Sometimes you wondered if he was contemplating chopping it off, keeping it for himself. No, thank you. Not that you minded that. I do mind. I would like a hand. I would like my hand attached to my body. Ooh, so desperate for your touch to drink up. What? So desperate for your touch to drink up every second of being with you. Okay. You wanted more. More. And so for a while, nothing else out of the blue went on. It was always just you and Milo. Hi, Milo. And so he continued to come into your house, trying silently, watching as you slept. Yet you could still hear his breathing. He watched over you night after night. You could tell he really wanted to take you somewhere far away. To perhaps a basement or an attic, somewhere you could never be found. But he was too unsure, too indecisive to do so. Despite what he had changed into, he was still your dog. You needed to be trained on what to do. Just one final push. Hi, Milo. He was walking with you across campus as usual, looking around, fidgeting a bit. Is there something on your mind, Milo? Milo stops for a moment and hesitates. You've really changed me for the better. For the better? Before I was such a weakling, pushed around constantly. But now, no one would dare do such a thing. He holds your hand tenderly, and now I'm happier than ever. It's all thanks to you. He leans his head against your shoulder. I could watch you forever. We're going to be together forever, right? You breathe out slowly as you heard his words. Ah, poor simple Milo. His fate was sealed for good. Just one more push. I wish that were true, Milo, that we could be together until our graves. But let's be honest here, my Santa baby. Do you really think that will happen? Do you really think I would never break up with you? Milo. No! I won't let you. You're mine. My one and only girlfriend. After all those times I protected you, after all I've done, you're just gonna throw me away like trash, like junk? You and I promised we would be together. It's not with you, I would rather kill you myself. I should have just taken you while you were sleeping. Dude, we're in public. Everyone's standing around watching this, and they're just like, ugh, poking your legs and your arms. Like I say, you can't leave me. Milo, there's nothing left for me. I only exist for you, nobody else, only you. Without you, what's the point of living? Why should I even exist? Milo! Your own snap caused Milo to flinch. It was the first time you had ever raised your voice at him. I don't want to leave you. I want to be with you until death do us part. But time is not kind to us. We could drift apart or fight. No, we won't. Then what about those around us? Do you think they won't try to tear us apart? You leaned closer to him, next to his ear. My Santa baby, it's the world around us that wants to take us apart. They're always planning, scheming, watching us fall apart. Don't you see? There's no way to escape it. You leaned back, closing your eyes as if contemplating. Well, maybe there is a way. Milo's eyes light up. He leaned closer to you. What is it? Whatever it is. I refuse to let them take us. You cocked your head slightly. The final push. The only way for us to stay together forever is... Yeah, to get rid of them. We're already super violent, might as well get rid of them. This world is a cruel place, isn't it, my Santa baby? All this rot that tries to tear us apart. Then there's only one thing for you to do. Destroy them all. When they're all gone, then I will be yours. And just like that, ooh, red eyes. Milo's eyes had changed. You weren't sure, but it felt like a haunting red, ready to slaughter them all off. Milo, you understand what I mean, right? I'm sure if it ever comes to that, you'll know what to do. My Santa baby has always been so smart. That's why I'll protect you from everyone in this world. If only to make sure you sleep well at night. I would snap every neck to make it so you sleep soundly through the night. You can't help but smile happily at the results. This next part will be fun. Jeez. It had taken you a while to track him down properly, but there he is, in your line of sight. You walked up to him quietly. Yo, Ryan. Hey, how's it going, friend? How's it going, pal? This is all so normal. We're all so normal here. So normal. Ryan. You flinched at your voice and started to back away. What do you want from me? We're done. Done, you hear me? I've already sent transfers to another college, so... Oh, Ryan, what are you so afraid of? That Milo might come after you? His face was full of nothing but rage towards you. You were the one who forced me to bully him, to do all those things. What are you talking about, Ryan? I never said that. Or at least, you have no proof. Seriously, Lord, haven't you done enough already? All this training for Milo. Blaming me for sending all those goons after you, even though you were the one who did it to yourself. What kind of insane person would do that? Then he breaks into my house, threatens me with letters and bricks. I could barely leave my door without fear for my life. Girl, you crazy. Why do you think you're my ex? Crazy. Just leave me alone. I did everything you asked, alright? He smiled slightly and he snapped at you. All of this, it's all your fault. Why those people died, why I'm still in this situation. I wish you would just die. Leave me alone. Please don't make yourself into such a saint. Weren't you the one who wanted to prank all those people, even though you knew it was dangerous? And who was the one who shifted the blame to others so you wouldn't be jailed? Don't you think it's the least you could do after you cheated on me? Come on, just admit it. You were the one who resigned yourself to this punishment. You have no one to blame but yourself. You refused to break up with me. I didn't want to be with you anymore. He's hyperventilating from the stress. It was a joy to watch him struggle. Just like when you were together with him. It was so entertaining watching him flounder about, watching him cry, watching him beg. Poor Ryan. Poor Ryan. Everyone deserves better in this game. Forcing him to go through such lengths to get rid of you. When you got bored of him, you tricked him into cheating with someone. He was never your perfect love in the first place. Never would have been. The only hope for failures like that is to crush them to dust. Fine, you win. He stops for a second, not believing what he heard. What? You're right. You did what I asked you. And I promised I would let you go. His eyes tell you he doesn't believe you. Dude, run. Don't believe her. He knows you far too well. Well, after this one thing, I knew there was a catch. You pull out a USB and Ryan's eyes widen with fear. There's a train. Is that... It is the last piece of evidence that proves that you were the one who killed those people. It would be a shame if it went into the wrong hands. Ryan lunged at you, desperately trying to grab the USB from your hands, but you dodged him. That's the spirit. Give it to me. Give it to me. I will. Pry it from my hands. Fight me if you have to. Take it from me, and it's all yours. Without another word, Ryan tackled you to the ground. He tried to swipe at the USB over and over again. You struggled to move with his weight on you. You took the USB with ease. Finally. Silence filled the air all of a sudden. Oh boy. I'm scared. Milo's hand gripped onto Ryan's face as he looked up. I'm scared. Gripping tighter and tighter. I'm scared. Ryan's muffled panic and then screams as you hear the sound of cracking. Muffled screaming, the frantic clawing of Milo's hand. You think to yourself that he will break his skull, but he suddenly lets go of him, causing Ryan to stumble backwards and fall, before Milo crushes the USB in his hand with it. Slowly he comes to you and hugs you. Hi, Santa baby. Miss Santa baby, did he hurt you? His words were kind, but his tone... It was as if he was going to crush you in anger as well. Don't worry, I will never let this happen again. I won't let those dirty monsters touch you. I will get rid of them all. I will protect you. His voice sounded as if he made an oath. A promise that had chained the two of you together. Yeah, let's go. And all I can see is the red in his eyes. You never saw Ryan again. They had found his body fallen at the end of a cliff. It seemed that he had went hiking with some friends at night and never came back. Do you remember that night that Milo wasn't there to watch you sleep? When you saw him the next day? The faint smell of metal came off of him. And slowly, just as it were, accidents became frequent around your college. People are gonna get so suspicious. There's no way we could get away with all this. 2 people in your class had accidentally stepped on your shoe. My shoe? Accidentally Milo! Bad dog. You were found dead in a car accident only weeks later. The professor that had given you a hard time and almost failed you was found at the wrong end of town with his body torn up and his bones broken. Anyone that crossed you would suddenly be dead only moments later. They're gonna find it. Milo, you're not sneaky. Dude. And at night, you would find Milo drenched in red. Dude, don't stain my stuff with blood. They're gonna get me. The police are gonna find the blood in my room, and they're gonna arrest me, and I'm gonna blame you, even though it was my fault. Sitting, watching you, the blood on his face shining from the lights outside. Wash it off, man. Oh my gosh. These coincidences, these accidents, it became obvious that they were anything but. And slowly the college became paranoid of who would be the next victim. The blood-eye killer, they called him, with etchings of the eye drawn in red marker. Dude, don't make it. Oh my gosh. The eyes that watched you every night. The eyes of the person who protected you. The police came together, questioning the students around them, desperate to find the killer. When they had questioned you, though, it's quite frightening. I was working on a project with the first victim a while ago. Though I did hear that he had angered a lot of people, I didn't think it would end like this. Is there someone that I find could be the killer? Why would I think anything like that? No one comes to mind that I can think of. Really, there's nothing to worry about. Whatever was left of the quiet, shy Milo was made into a killer to protect you. He would do anything to protect you, anything to make you safe. All those bodies were simply collateral. It happens. Disposable things to create the love you deserved. Santa baby. Truly, this was the perfect love you wanted all along. A perfect killer head. I think the eyes are different. Right. No matter what, the world will always find a way to take us apart. It's cruel, isn't it? Then the solution is simple. Just make sure I can't be taken away. Make it so I'm yours. And just like that, Milo's eyes had changed. You have beautiful blue eyes, Milo. It felt as if he would simply freeze in place looking at him. As if he would do anything to make you his. I think you know what I'm talking about, right, Milo? Sometimes those kinds of things simply can't be helped. Of course, why didn't I think of that? You were always mine to begin with. How could I ever take my eyes off you, even during the darkest times? You nearly laughed at the results that you had produced. You couldn't wait until he broke. It had taken you a while to track him down properly, but there he was, in your line of sight. You walked up to him quietly. Hey, Ryan. skippity skip skip. Okay, here we go. It seemed that Ryan pinned you down, you ended up bruising something on your body. You let out a pained noise as you stood up. Ryan didn't seem to notice at all as he held the USB in his hand. And he didn't notice Milo coming up to him, hovering and staring. He nearly squealed as Milo grabbed his wrist and broke his arm with ease. Ryan let out a pained gasp as he instinctively dropped the USB, which Milo crushed under his foot. Perhaps I'd break your other arm too. Or maybe snap your neck instead. My Santa baby. Upon hearing you call out to him, he immediately dropped Ryan and came by your side. Lord, are you alright? What happened? Did he hurt you? Growling, he stood up and tried to look for Ryan, but he was nowhere to be seen. That coward. I'm gonna twist his neck in. Milo tried to chase after him, but you grabbed his arm. Milo, please don't go. His rage turned into worry as he held you. I should have been there. I should have protected you from him. I should have. It's okay, my Santa baby. What I need right now isn't a guard dog, but someone who would care for me. Milo was stunned for a second and nodded. He lifts you up gently and carries you back to your dorm. While he walks, he's silent, looking at you over and over again. His eyes were cold, but his resolve was steady. What was he thinking, you wondered? For a while, Milo took care of you. He stayed in your dorm, cooked for you, cleaned for you. He never left your side as you lay there in bed. At night he would watch over you as well, his cold eyes staring at you. He would always be muttering something in guilt. How could I let my girlfriend get hurt like that? This world is far too dangerous for her. She won't survive. And how can I live without them? My Santa baby, I won't fail you again. Lord, Lord, Lord. It wasn't long until you had gotten better. You could sit upright again without any pain. Was that hurt? Hello, wimp lord. You really are such a wonderful house husband, my Santa baby. I'm completely back to full health. Yeah. You decide to head out for your next classes, but Milo stopped you before you could go out the door. What are you doing, my Santa baby? I won't let you go out there anymore. Strange. You can talk, Milo. Don't interrupt me. Strange. I didn't say I was at full health again. I won't fail again, my Santa baby. I swear on my life. So I thought about it. He drags a bat from behind his back and walks towards you slowly. Hello? What's the best way to protect you? To make sure you can never be hurt again. I thought about it again and again. And I can't. There's no way to protect you. He looms over you as you back away from him instinctively. So you've come to a compromise. I will take care of you forever. Even if it means I have to hurt you to do so. Before you could even turn around, Milo swung his bat at your legs. You could feel your bones snap as he did, and he screamed, falling to the floor. I'm sorry, my Santa baby. He hit you again and again. Hello? Excuse me. You could feel your leg. You could feel your bones shattering as you coughed up blood. This might be a little much. I don't want to hurt you. There's no other way. He says there's other ways. I would like different ways. For a second he stopped. You heaved heavily, finally forcing air into your lungs as your body ached in pain. You were able to look up at Milo as he stared down at you, tears in his eyes. I'm sorry, my Santa baby. Why are you crying? You just beat me with a bat. He closed his eyes and it was dark. From then on, you never left your dorm. Not as if you could have anyways. You're always in bed, and often it hurt to move. Milo would cry out next to you, apologizing over and over again for what he did. He took care of you, all of your needs. Anything you wanted, he would get for you. And when you got better again, no, he would break you while crying again. A vicious cycle over and over again. You know, you could just could just chain me up, man. You don't have to keep breaking my legs. He held your hand as he sobbed loudly. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Even if you hate me, I can't. You lifted your hand. Milo flinched as if expecting you would hit him. But instead you caressed his face, and after shock, he kissed your hand. You're doing wonderfully, Milo. I couldn't have asked for a better boyfriend. Even if it hurt to move, you were content. The shape that you had molded him into. How wondrous. It was exactly the perfect love that you had always wanted. And that's all you wanted. A perfect house husband. Oh boy. Oh, that's not the Taken? Okay. Well, I guess that's that.